Racism is passed down from generation to generation. What can you do as parents to break this pattern? How can you teach your kids about race?
See, that right there, that's the problem. How can you teach your kids about race? That's what causes racism. Constantly talking about and obsessing and noticing race is what causes racism. It's going to make you either hate white people or black people, or it's going to make you hate another race. It's not good.
How are we going to get rid of racism until...
Stop talking about it. I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man. I know you as Mike Wallace. You know me as Morgan Freeman. You want to say, well, I know this white guy named Mike Wallace. You know what I'm saying?
Here is some practical advice.
Yeah, I'm not listening to you. I mean, who am I honestly going to listen to? The person that's virtue signaling and being offended on someone else's behalf? Or the actual person that's dealing with the situation?
Talk about it. You can use examples from daily life and the news.
Mommy, that boy has brown skin.
That's right. Everybody has something called melanin in their skin, which makes us come in all different colors. But under the skin, we are all the same.
Actually, that's not a bad way of handling it.
Isn't it wonderful that the world has so many different kinds of people?
Billy, don't ever do that again.
It may be tempting to try to hide the news from kids, but it's better to tackle things head on.
In other words, she's saying that it's important for you to teach your kids that white people are evil early on. Instead of teaching a racial divide, how about you don't?
There are things happening that are making us sad and angry. Unfortunately, some police made bad choices because of the color of someone's skin.
Do you see this shit? Now this is propaganda, okay? No black people are being slaughtered just for being black, okay? That George Floyd case, everybody knows that was an accidental manslaughter. It wasn't a purposeful killing because he was black. It was accidental. And he was also overdosing. So that could be a factor too. So he probably killed himself because he had some say, a fatal dose of drugs. So at the very worst, it was accidental manslaughter. It was because the police are incompetent. It wasn't because they hate black people. Saying that all white people and all police are racist is bullshit.
For children in elementary school, you can focus on fairness. It's an idea they can understand.
Some people don't like other people just because of the color of their skin.
And it's all white people, and it's all police officers. And it's especially white police officers. So be sure to hate all these people. Because remember, at the end of the day, racism is wrong because it teaches hate. Just remember to hate this group of people.
Can't you see what you're doing is teaching hate? The very thing that you're supposedly fighting against?
As kids get older, you can add more details.
Because some people aren't fair, black people have gotten fewer opportunities than other people. So they have less money to buy food and take care of their needs. Black people also tend to get sick more often because they can't afford doctors or medicine. And black people are hurt by police officers at a higher rate than other people.
You're forgetting the fact that black people disproportionately commit more crime. Therefore, people have to defend themselves against these criminals, and they end up getting hurt more.
When kids link race with value judgments, don't get angry and shut them down.
What? It's like you're trying to teach people to hate. This is ridiculous. That's exactly what you should do. If your kid starts hating people based on race, you should tell them that they're wrong and tell them exactly why they're wrong.
Instead, probe to find out where these ideas are coming from.
I only like princesses who look like Ariel, and I don't like Moana's brown hair and skin. That's interesting. Why do you think that?
I don't think telling your child that their racist thoughts are interesting is a very effective move. I think instead you should tell them that their racist thoughts are wrong and tell them exactly why they're wrong, because skin color isn't important.
You can also show your kids how racist ideas hurt people.
You can't be Spider-Man. You are black.
Honey, how would you like it if that boy said you couldn't be Spider-Man because you have blonde hair? How would you feel?
See, that's actually not a bad way of handling the situation. See, I'm being fair. I'll tell you when you're right. But I'm also going to tell you when you're wrong.
Unfortunately, most children's books and shows center around white characters, but some don't if you make an effort to look for them.
I thought you just said race doesn't matter, but now you're going to show your kids TV shows and movies solely based on the main character's race? Seems a little racist.
Lead by example and add diversity to different parts of your life. Take part in activities likely to have a diverse group of people.
So only hang out with people if there happens to be a lot of certain race. Seemed kind of racist.
Hello?
Hi!
Why did your voice change?
Remember, being not racist just keeps things the way they are now.
So you admit the majority of the world isn't racist.
By being anti-racist, you can help.
Then what's the point of being anti-racist and teaching your child that white people are evil and teaching you to hate them? That's just teaching hate, the very thing that you're saying that you shouldn't do.
By being anti-racist, you can help lead our children to a brighter future.
That kid had a spiked club. What the?
Lead our children to a brighter future.
Yet another terrible propaganda video from the Chinese government. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys did, be sure to smash that like button. And also, be sure to hit the bell button for notifications so you can be notified when I release the next video. That would mean the world to me. Alright guys, remember to leave a comment for the comment gods. Leave a comment now. Later.